Um, Before I get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out to the one Enigma for commentating one of my matches a couple days ago, about well, not even like yesterday, but dude did a phenomenal job. He didn't have to do it. I asked around. I posted a bulletin to ask people if they wanted to do commentary on the match. Nobody responded but him, and for that, I thank him. As a matter of fact, I am not making any more videos until he reaches at least 150 subscribers. I am dead serious. Like, the man makes videos, he has commentaries, he has his own league, and I think he deserves more than what he has now. So if you don't mind, go to his page and subscribe. Okay? I am dead serious. I'm not making any more videos until he reaches at least 150. It's just my way of saying thank you to the guy for doing what he did. But yeah, I'll leave the link to his page and the rest of his stuff in the description, as well as the match that he commentated on. But yeah, anyway, on to the video. I know I said I wasn't gonna make any WW12 videos because everybody was making them, but fuck it. I've been noticing over the past few years that THQ has been getting people to mocap their moves as opposed to, animation, which is beyond me and baffles me because all of their animated moves look better than their motion captured moves because they have stupid people mocapping like moves like the RKO and the sweet chin music and choke slams and all that stuff, and they all look garbage. I mean, they all look garbage. I'm gonna do a comparison, like motion capture versus animation with different games and current games with the same move, and you tell me which one looks better. I don't know who mocaps the moves, but whoever they are, they just need to stop. They need to find other people to mocap their moves, or if they even have the same people who they have now, if it didn't come out right, make them do it over. And that's one thing I think they can't do because of a timeline or whatever. But as long as you have motion capture in your games and you're mocapping the majority of your moves, they're all gonna suck. Because if you can't get it right the first time, then you're not gonna try it the second time because of timeline issues. So you're just gonna stick with the crappy ass animation that you have now, as opposed to animating your moves on the other side, where you can fuck with that shit for as long as you want to get it look like the way you want to. I mean, look at all the old move animations from 2009 on back. Those moves are so perfectly animated as opposed to the motion capture of the idiots that they have mocapping their moves. They just look horrible. I mean, not all of them look bad, but the majority of them, they just look just ass ugly. Like whoever mocapped the angle slam in SVR 11, you need to be shot, stoned, crucified, drowned, gagged, all that shit. That is the worst looking angle slam in a video game that I have ever seen in my entire life. It doesn't even look like an angle slam. It just looked like somebody just getting picked up and dropped on their back. Like, it's just disheartening to see these moves motion captured. You can never really get them to look the way that they're supposed to look. If you can't get the actual superstars to mocap their own moves, then don't motion capture it. Like it was said that they removed moves due to animation quality or whatever. The real animation quality issue is with these stupid ass looking moves. If anything, the angle slam was an animation issue. The whole entire move in its entirety. That is an animation issue. The choke slams are animation issues. Like, come on. The entrances. Oh my god, the entrances. Those are animation issues. Like, who do you guys get to motion capture people's entrances? Like, really? The only perfect entrance that I have seen is Undertaker's and Triple H's, maybe. Because there's really nothing to it. Just walk slow and walk like you're angry. That's it. But then again, I don't know, because Kane's entrance has been entirely screwed up since they started motion capturing moves. Austin's entrance has been messed up since they started motion capturing moves. Vince McMahon's entrance, oh my god, his entrance is just horrible. Like, is it like a joke? When I first saw Vince's entrance and I think it was 2011 or 2010. When I first saw his entrance, I laughed because it looked like a joke entrance. It looked like they wasn't even serious about motion capturing his entrance. It was just horrible. And then his stunner, the stunner where he flips you off before you, that's like the stupidest looking stunner I've ever seen. And speaking of animation quality and moves being old and don't work in new games, explain to me why this old ass stunner is still in the game. This has to be like the oldest stunner, but yet it's still in the game. Why? You mean to tell me that there's no animation issue with that? Like, come on, man. But anyway, this video's getting long. That's all I pretty much had to say. Motion capture will always be inferior to animation because it all comes down to who you have motion capturing your moves. If you have idiots mocapping your moves, then your moves are gonna look idiotic. And you don't want to run that risk because people are gonna let you know that they look stupid.